Good morning. Welcome to Bharadwaj Institute. Okay, so we begin with CA Foundation, of course, classes today. And if, of course, you know the subjects accounting, then business laws, then you got quantitative aptitude, and which one? Business economics. Okay. Accounting is a descriptive paper. What do you mean a descriptive paper? You'll be given questions, you have to answer. Accounting is a descriptive paper where it will be for how many marks? 100 marks, and you will be writing for 180 minutes. That is 3 hours time. So 180 minutes. So this is your accounting paper. Quantitative aptitude is multiple choice question based. It will be like 100 questions for 100 marks. And it will be for 120 minutes. It's not for 3 hours. It is for how many hours? 2 hours. 2 hours. So each question it will be like 1.2 minutes you'll be spending in solving. Business laws, again a descriptive paper where the question answer type paper will be there. Like any other theory paper, it will be there. Economics is a multiple choice question paper that is for 100 marks. You have to solve it in 120 minutes. So this is going to be the kind of paper that you are going to experience or you are going to write. Accounts, if you look at, it will be like 30% theoretical and 70% practical questions. That means same like your +1, +2 accountancy or your college first year accountancy. It will have a combination of both theory as well as what? A practical question, 30%, 70% normal ratio. Sometimes it may be 40, 60, sometimes it may be 20, 80 also. Quantitative aptitude, again, in the 100 marks, multiple choice questions, you may get 25% theoretical questions, theoretical based questions where you will be tested. You have to choose the multiple choice question kind of a thing. Okay, and of course, computational questions will be like 75%. Then business laws, of course, it is 100% theory paper. Okay, where you have to know the law, apply the law, and solve the questions. Direct questions are tested, case laws based questions are tested. Economics is multiple choice based, of course, it is 100% theory. 100% theory. Maybe 1 or 2 areas where like theory of cost, theory of production, some questions you may be solving, otherwise it will be what? 100% theoretical. So these are the 4 subjects which you are going to experience in your foundation level. Okay, before we continue, the accounting paper will have a continuity at your inter level as well as at the final level. In your foundation, we call it as what? Financial accounting or accounting. In inter, you'll be learning accounting for corporates, company, because after becoming a chartered accountant, normally you'll be auditing a sole trader. No, up to 10 crores, there's no audit required now. So we'll have a turnover of more than 10 crore. Automatically, if you have a turnover of more than 10 crore or whatever, you'll register as a company and run. So accounting aspects, okay, if you look at, okay, it will be covering which one? Major, which aspects? Company account aspect, company accounts aspects. And at intermediate level, you'll be dealing with those accounts, accounting standard presentation like that. At final level, you'll be doing for very large scale entities. Foundation level, it is for sole traders. We are going to see non-profit organization. People do not maintain proper books of records, how to maintain accounts. Those things we are going to see. At inter level, some medium and large scale enterprises like private and public companies accounts, how to present, what is accounting standard, how to write, all those things we are going to deal in. At the final level, you will be doing for which one? Very large scale entities, where IFRS, Ind AS comparisons, practical reporting, disclosures like that you will deal. So accounting will have a continuity, foundation to inter to final like that. Quantitative aptitude, it develops your logical ability. It has no continuity at your inter and final level, but it will develop your which one? Logical thinking and ability at the foundation level. Business laws, it will have a continuity. Here you learn business law, like basics of contract act, like payment of, maybe like a consumer protection act, introduction to company law, you'll be learning. At inter level, it will have a higher level of continuity where you will be learning in and out of company law. Okay. Then economics, of course, it's an extension of your +1 and +2 knowledge. but in-depth knowledge. In-depth knowledge in economics is required because you are going to be tested not descriptive. Multiple choice question. Multiple choice question can be tested where? Anywhere from your material kind of a thing. So this is about the 4 subjects that you are going to undergo. Of course, you know the passing minimum. What is the passing minimum? 40% in each subject. 40% in each subject. Aggregate should be 200 out of 400. That is 50%. Individually, you should score how much percentage in each subject? 40%. For example, let us assume you score 40, 40, 40 and score 80 in accounts, it becomes what? 200. So I score only 40, 40, 40. Individually, you are passing, but collectively, you require how much is required to pass? 200 out of 400 is required to pass. Okay. If you look at this, we are going to learn under new scheme of training. New scheme of which one? Education and training. In the old syllabus, institute used to give around 60% results for foundation. All over India basis. If you look at 60% of the students will pass foundation. At interval only, the filtration will start. But as per the new scheme, it is around 30%. Okay, foundation itself, they start filtering because a student not passing or not having the capability at the foundation level will have a trouble at the inter level like that. So results of foundation on average, it is like 20 to 30%, minimum 20%, maximum what? 30%. Average you can take 25%. This is all over India basis results. Okay, since you are attending private classes, you are going to take up tests and other things. Okay, the chance of passing the course is more when you follow certain norms of the class. What is the norms of the class? I'll explain in detail because I should tell you about all these things in the first class itself. Because last minute during 1 month before exam or 2 months before exam, we cannot convert you into the CA mode. Okay, so conversion should take place from first day 1. School level learning, college level learning are totally different from which one? CA level learning. Why CA is considered as a tough course? It is not a tough course. People do not understand how to learn. If you understand how to learn, then it is much easier to pass the examination with high marks kind of a thing. We had seen students scoring economics 70-80%, business law 70-80%, accountancy 95 marks, quantitative aptitude 70-80% like that. Okay, since there's going to be an individual attention, you can closely interact and ask doubts. Whenever there's a doubt, immediately you clarify. At school level, you may have doubts and you may relearn later. But here in the class, I solve a problem. If you're not able to understand, ask question. It is not I, it is we, the team of faculty. Wherever there is an explanation, you are not able to understand, ask doubts immediately. That is a first and best process of learning. Okay, though we don't understand, school, college level, be silent. But in CA class, you must get 100% clarity before you go out of the room. You have to solve problems at home. In that also there may be doubts. In the class itself, we can ask maybe like 6:30 to 8:30, then 9 to 10:30 like that. The classes are there. During the class or after the class, you can ask the doubts kind of a thing. So that is always better. So those who are attending live online or those who are coming face to face, ensure to be sincere. That is most important. Okay, on a particular day, you are not in the mood, don't have that attitude. You ensure that you are getting up by 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Come to the class, your mind will become fresh. 20-25 days, you practice coming early by 6:30, then you will automatically get used to that particular habit. So consistency and sincerity definitely matters for learning this particular course and coming into the level of 30% at the foundation level. Okay, so have you registered with ICAI? Register Pantinglia. Then have you got the material? If you have not received the material also, no problem. Electronic copy, that PDF copy is available in the ICAI website. We can download and learn. Like for example, accounting, you can just download in your mobile or in your system, you can learn. All the chapters are given, chapter wise notes are available. Till you get the physical copy of material, you can use which one? The online copy of material that is available in your website. All the subject, it is available in your website kind of a thing. Now coming to the learning process. The first thing is, I told you the consistency. Okay, ensure that you are attending all the classes, because if you miss one class, for example, if a student would have missed this today's class, you would not have understood how to learn for CA. Because more than learning for CA, how to learn for CA matters a lot. For example, from here to, let us assume, airport you have to reach. Some people book call taxi, spend 500 rupees and reach. go to Nungambakam railway station. You can go to Meenambakam in 30 minutes of time, just 10 rupees. Time is saved, money is saved, you reach very fastly. Call taxi, you book and travel. It takes 1 hour time, 1.5 hour time. Sometimes because of the traffic, you spend extra money. So destination is airport, but how we reach? Okay, the method, the approach. Today, if the students are not attending, they will not get it. Maybe they will access the recorded classes and get it, but still, that consistency matters a lot. Consistency in time to the class. 6:30 means be available by 6:30. I'll be available by 6:30. I have to be available by 6:30, and you will be available, and you should be available by 6:30. Time and regularity definitely matters a lot. Then, second is, there are two methods of learning. One is memorizing, writing the exam. That may work for your plus 1 and plus 2. That may work for your college level courses. I just memorize. I do not know what is it, but I just keep on memorizing, reproduce, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times I read, I memorize, I remember all the points, I write my exam. That is one type. That is one type. That is memory. Logical learning. Okay. So in your CA course, to an extent only you should use memory. Like law paper, economics paper, you will use what? Some amount of memory. No need to write the same points. No need to write, sir, in textbook there is a paragraph given. Should I have to write as it is? No. You can write in your own words. Okay. So you should understand the points. We can write the points on your own, number one. What is required is logical learning is most required. What is the logical learning? Why it is so? We prepare BRS. What is BRS? We'll write debit, credit, dance, or we'll put increase, reduction, or we'll have a big format. These are the items you have to add, these are the items you have to reduce, and the money. We'll have a format. We'll have a format for learning, like these are the items you have to increase, these are the items you have to reduce, and the money. People, banker side, cash book side, passbook side, like that, they do it. But you should understand why BRS is prepared. Why BRS is prepared. Who prepares BRS? Why it is required? That understanding, logical. Okay, because after becoming a chartered accountant, you'll also be preparing a BRS for your client. Okay, rectification of errors. Before rectifying error, you should understand what should happen correct. What should happen correct. Then you rectify the errors. Rectify the errors. That logical learning you have to do. What is the advantage of logical learning, especially in accounts, maths, etc. and all? You will never forget in your lifetime. You learn once, you will never forget. Need not even revise. You can just go for the exam. Very simple. You need not practice 100 problems. Many people would have said, in this chapter I practice 100 problems, but in the exam you are not able to solve. Why? Because you do not know the concept and logic behind it. Okay, if you know the concept and logic behind it, you will be able to solve any problem. Okay, it is like there is a memory used and there is a logical learning. With that, we practice a good amount of problems so that if the next problem comes in a different way, with the memory and logical skills, we will be able to answer any question, kind of a thing. So just memory alone will not work. Okay, just practicing without knowledge, for example, you take, there is a chapter called as final accounts of a sole trader. Final accounts of a sole trader, like that, there is a topic. Maybe. We'll see. Final accounts of sole proprietors, manufacturing companies, non-manufacturing companies, like that. We are going to see the topic. Sir, I've solved all the problems in CA material. Past asked questions I solved. I solved problem solution I solved. But in the exam, I'm not able to solve. Why? Because you may be lacking in which one? The logical understanding of concepts and learning that particular subject. If you understand this, you will be able to solve any particular problem. What should come in trading account? What should come in P&L account? What should not come in trading P&L account? What should come in balance sheet? It is not a memory, a logic. If you understand that, then you will be able to do. This is what you are going to do at foundation, inter, as well as at what? Final level. That is the second one. Third, we are going to use ICAI material. Okay. For solving problems, for learning purpose, the parent institute material, that is ICAI material, we are going to use, because that is primary. From that only, that model only, the question will be tested. Sir, should I have to buy any extra reference material? No required. Nothing is required. All will be given in the, as part of classroom discussion itself. No need to buy any extra book. No need to buy any extra reference material. Okay, be thorough in what we do in the class. And of course, we are going to solve from which one? ICAI material. That is number 3. Number 4, what matters is certain assignments are given, especially in the subjects of accounts, maths and statistics. You will be given assignments. Faculty will solve around 20 problems. They will give you around 30-40 problems for practice. Here in colleges and schools, teachers work 100 questions. Students work sometimes no questions, sometimes 10 questions, sometimes they just see 100 questions and go to the exam. That is your which learning? School and which one? College learning. Okay, teachers will put 90 hours of effort. Students may put lesser hours of effort. May put. Sometimes it may be reverse also. In CA curriculum, you and me should put equal amount of effort. Okay, I solve around 20-30 questions and I'll give you assignments. Ensure that you solve them. Ensure that you solve them. Assignments may be from Bharadwaj material, or it may be from which one? ICA material. So here logic we understood, assignments we practice, so that we are successful in exam. So that we are successful in which one? Exam. So solving assignments. Next one is during inquiry, people will ask, sir, do you conduct test? How frequently you conduct test? But once the test is kept, they'll tell reasons like I have college semester exams, this exam, that exam, I'm not well at home, there's no power, yesterday I was sick, so I couldn't prepare, that class I didn't attend. So 1,000 reasons they will give. But really I'm telling you, if there are 50 students in a class who are regular to the classes, only 20 to 25 students. Remaining 25 students take the test for granted. Remember, I told you all India pass percentage is how much? 30 to 40%, maximum 30%. Those who write the test consistently, do the assignments consistently, then they are passing the exam. I had seen in the class, sometimes students will be very, very dull. They'll ask very, very silly questions. Romba silly questions கேட்பாங்க. Questions கேட்டாவே மத்தவங்க கொஞ்சம் சிரிப்பாங்க அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். Okay, but that student passed. Why? Because in the consistency, okay, and taking up assignments and tests, that student passed. I had seen students who are having wonderful ability, brilliance, but in the class they will not be regular, they will not be taking up the test, they will not be taking up assignments properly. The problem will be like they will not be able to what? Apply that in the exam and write. So it's not a course for brilliant student, it's a course for student who are average, above average, who are committed in doing the course. Who are committed in which one? Doing the course. What is the commitment? Do all these things. Okay. And the next one is learn along with class. For example, you look at accounts has two modules. Theoretical framework, accounting process, BRS, inventories, depreciation, bills of exchange, preparation of final accounts, that is your first module. Second module will have 8, 9, 10, 11, like that. We have got 11 modules in accounts. For example, I start with the first module. Let's assume I completed the 6th one. I go to the 7th one. Once I complete the syllabus, within that week, you should have completed from your end also the preparation. Sir, I've done accounting process, BRS, inventory, depreciation, bills of exchange. The student has not learned whether the faculty is going to write the exam or the student. Okay. So 7th topic when I'm in, you should have completed which one? Along with me, the 6th topic. Or when we are going to the module 2, the syllabus is complete for module 1. Your learning also should complete for which one? Module 1. Because 1 month before exam, you should not prepare anything new. 1 month before exam, you should not prepare anything new. You should just revise and go. What is revision? Taking up model exams. Model exams are given by ICAI. Your Institute of Chartered Accountants of India gives you which one? Model exam. They have got 3 sets of model exam. How many sets? 3 sets of model exam. They also give you practice test papers. So last 1 month, your time will be there only for practicing which one? Practice test papers. That will have a lot of questions. Model test paper 1, 2, 3. For last 1 month, you will have time only for that. So, people used to ask, sir, do you conduct model exams? Yes, we conduct model exam, but the question paper is from which one? ICAI, not from Bharadwaj. Because you are going to write which exam? Bharadwaj exam or ICAI exam? ICAI exam. The pattern of the question, expected questions will be based on the model test papers. So, ensure that you complete along with the class. We start today. Let's assume we complete the syllabus by May 10th. You should also complete learning by which one? May 10th. Because I'm going to teach certain topics today. That will be there in your memory today. Will it be there tomorrow? Yes. 1 week? Yes. Next week? After that? No. Because we do a lot of activities. Other than this class, as well as you've got other subjects like economics, law, other subjects will be there. So whatever you learn today, that temporary memory will be there for about 1 week. Thereafter it will go. So from your temporary memory before it goes up, learn along with the class. Because in the classroom, your 70% of learning is complete. I teach you, I tell you the concept, I practice the problems, everything is over. The 30% is nothing but this assignments and test. You should do it from your end. You should do it from your end. Simple. The time planning is essential. Like audit planning, time planning is very much essential. Like you attend daily, how many hours of class? 4 hours. 4 hours. Okay. Of class. Maybe like 6:30 to 11. 4.5 hours will be there. But in that half an hour will be lost in which one? Breakfast, break, etc. So 4 hours of class you attend. In that 4 hours of class, effective hours maybe 3.5 hours. Settling time, etc. And all. Effectively, in the class we learn for how many hours? 3.5 hours. At home, you should ensure that 2 to 2.5 hours. Depending upon your speed of learning, give 2 to 2.5 hours per day for this course. That is all. What is required is be consistent to the class. Second is ensure that from day one, not from today, from tomorrow, ensure that you spend this 2 to 2.5 hours at home and do the work. Okay, you can definitely be able to complete the course. Like out of 24 hours, if 8 hours are lost in sleep, if 4 hours are lost for travel, if you're attending college also, 5 hours goes up. Okay, balance, how many hours will be available? 7 hours will be available. Okay, totally for this course, it will take 6 hours of time. I've given allowance for everything. Sleeping, traveling, college works, remaining 7 hours of time is available. Saturday, Sunday, you don't have a college. Okay, so 3.5 hours in class, 2 to 2.5 hours at home. So around 6 hours for this course, where still you can relax for about 1 hour a day. So you definitely have to plan the day, plan the time, and ensure that you are doing this. This definitely matters. Then must for your class. Notebook and calci is must for your class. A ruled notebook. Face-to-face students, you are given a ruled notebook, right? The same kind of a paper you will get in the exam hall. Accountancy sheet will not be given. Unruled sheets will not be given. What will be given? Ruled sheet for all the subjects. Which subject? MCQ anyhow, you are going to shade. Okay, 2 subjects. Which subject? Law or accounts? You will get only which one? Ruled sheet. Ruled sheet. Okay. So ensure that you are practicing in the notebook, proper notebook. Calculators you can use, not scientific calculators, normal calculators you can use in the exam. You are allowed to use normal calculators in the exam. So you practice the same thing in the classroom also. Because in classroom, I use this calculator. Okay. To exam, I take some other calculator means that number arrangement will be different, fingering will be different. You'll do mistake. Because your finger will go to one here, but in the calculator, different calculator carried in the exam hall, one may be on the top. Okay, so you may do 2 totaling mistakes. Many students take time in totaling. Why? Because they have taken a different calculator. So notebook and calculators are must. Please ensure that you are having it during the class hours. That is definitely required. 9th one is, okay, in +1 and +2, you'll write the heading in blue, then content in black, underline, put a table. Okay, maybe if ledger accounts are asked, write the headings in black, content in blue, then you can underline important points. You can do sometimes watermark and all. They are all strictly prohibited in the exam. You can use single color pen only. What is recommended is black. Sir, can I use blue? That is your sentiment, but ICAI expects which one? Black. Single color pen only. Sir, can I write headings in blue, content in black? No. Okay, a single color pen only can be used. So let us practice this in the class. 1 minute, boss. Yeah, thank you. Okay. 1 minute, I'll Cooper. So you can use a single color pen only. Let us practice that in the class itself. You can use pencil for maybe like closing the answers, underlining the answers, etc. These are the things. Now, of course, we have got Srivatsan sir. Of course, who's the person behind many successful CA students. Okay, so he will give you the guidance on the same.
Yeah, nothing. Hi friends, Welcome to Institute. Welcome to the CA course. Um, what starts today? The foundation stream. We will slowly introduce one by one the faculties. Okay. What we expect from you is the three fundamental things that are required: punctuality, regularity, proper maintenance of notebooks, and attempt the test. When I say notebook, it includes a comprehensive thing. Rest is our responsibility to make you clear the examination with ease. So ensure daily attendance, whatever may be it. Small sacrifices make larger goals. The small sacrifices include sacrificing sleep, sacrificing small functions at home for 6 months, and then the larger goal will be our CA. I'll be interacting with you almost on a day-to-day basis. I am there in the group for anything. Boss PC sir or me, you can contact us. Okay. We will take the classes in such a manner that you are completely satisfied. And anywhere you are having a hiccup, do not even hesitate to text either one of us or both of us and say that unless you voice out, we will not know, and we will not mistake you if you voice out. So you can, if you have any feedbacks also on an ongoing basis, you can keep telling us. Accountancy is going to be shared by PC sir and Varsha madam. Okay. PC sir is a US CMA and Varsha madam is a chartered accountant. Maths and statistics is going to be by Deepika. Economics by Professor Jayashree, who is a doctorate in economics. And law by Hina, who is also a chartered accountant. So all the faculties are going to be very competent enough to interact with you, and they are very much available for you for a free interaction. Am I clear to you? Enjoy classrooms and keep me updated about anything you need. All the best, friends.
So single color pen only is allowed. Okay, you are not allowed to change the color of the pen. Maybe for end of the line answers, you can put maybe some lines you can draw in pencil. Sir, what about ledger accounts journal and all? You can draw lines in which one? Pencil. Multicolor pens are not allowed. So if I do that, what will happen? Your paper will not be valued. Your paper will not be valued. Please remember, in ICAI or any professional course for that matter, there is no concept of revaluation. A student failed or a student got low mark. Can you apply for revaluation? No. You can apply only for retotaling. What is retotaling? They will check the total of the marks, etc. and all, and they will ensure that they are avoiding if there is any missed out one. If there is any missed out one, they will just award the marks. They will not give you what? They will not give you any extra mark, etc. and all. Okay. So, I mean, that examination rule, if you don't write in multicolor pens, okay, you are not given any mark. Okay. So all these things practice in the class, because suddenly that examination practice will not come. It's like running maybe a race, or maybe like swimming or anything, dancing. Without practicing, on stage performance will not come. We are going to practice this for 4 months, 4.5 months. On stage performance is nothing but writing the exam. So you should use all these things and ensure that you are learning on time. Okay. So in this process, as Vatsan sir was telling, number one, the classes are on which one? Face-to-face mode. And I've given the live link also. Those who can travel for face-to-face class, ensure that you can come. Okay, those are running live online also. If you want, you can come to face-to-face class, because here I can understand your face reactions, whether you're able to understand the concept explained or not, whether the class is boring or interesting. Shall I extend for another half an hour or stop here? So those things matters. Though the time is like 6:30 to 8:30, I find students are sleepy. I can stop the class by 8 o'clock. or students are having energy, I can continue for second session, tell the faculty, you take the class next day. Okay, so ensure that you are consistent. Live online students, if you are in Chennai, please try to travel for the classes, because face-to-face class is always great. Second is recording access. Recording access is a supplementary one. Many students cannot attend face-to-face or live online. Those who are in the morning college, etc., take recorded class options. Those who have lesser net connectivity and other things take the recorded class options. Okay, recording access, whatever I explain here is going to be recorded. In the live classroom only, the classes are getting what? Recorded. So majority of your doubts will be solved in the recorded classes. Recording access, you can use it as a backup. Sir, I'm not able to travel, or I'm not able to attend live online. I had some urgent college exam to attend. I'm not able to come to the class at all. That day you can use which one? Recording access. Normally recording classes is added within 24 hours of completing the class. If the class is completed today, they'll ensure that they will add on the same day, but there may be some delays in encrypting and adding recording class. Recording classes are accessible for about 12 months, 12 months. Okay, recording is just a backup. How to access recording classes, a separate instructions will come. That is about number 2. Number 3, carry your ICA material to the class if it is available. Otherwise, no issues. We'll be using which one? The material in the display, or material that is there in the PDF form, which you can use it for access kind of a thing. And number 4, Bharadwaj material also will be provided. Okay, that material also will be added in the Google Drive. It will be shared in the group, etc. That will be given. And number 5, tests. Those who are coming and writing physically, we can evaluate and give. If you cannot come physically, you can write and submit on the next day. For example, a test is conducted today. Come and attend here. That 1 hour, 1.5 hour, wonderful. Those who are attending live online, or those who are accessing recording only, if you can write the test at home and send the paper maybe next day, we can evaluate and give. Digital evaluation is not possible. Digital evaluation is not what possible, because maybe for multiple choice questions we can do, but always the paper pen mode examination, if it is evaluated and given, that will have always what? An advantage. So how many tests I will be rating? We will not be forcing like minimum weekly this much test to be conducted. At the end of every chapter, you will be rating a test. At the end of every chapter, you will be rating a test. For example, let us take module 1. Theoretical framework, accounting process. These two topics will be combined and one test will be done. Then BRS, another test. Inventory and depreciation, another test. Bills of exchange, another test. Final accounts of sole trader, another test. Like that, each module will have a test. Each module will have a test. So in accountancy, you will be rating around 8 to 10 tests of 2 hours each. Okay, because that is required for your thing. Like that, economics or whatever, each subject 10 to 12 tests you will be rating. So in a span of about 140 days or 150 days, you will be rating about how many tests? You will be rating about how many tests? About 30-40 tests. Okay, so weekly 1 test or 2 tests for each subject will come, so that you are comfortable in writing. Okay, so these are the things which I wanted to share with you. And be remembering, it is not a difficult course, it is a challenging course. Don't have the attitude of I know. Okay, what is the habit of I know? BRS, we have done in our plus 1 and plus 2. Depreciation, SLM, WDV, we have done in our plus 1 and plus 2. Okay, final accounts of sole trader, trading P&L account, balance sheet, bad debts adjustment, we have done in plus 1 and plus 2. Can I skip the class? Can I skip learning? Don't have that attitude, because we are going to learn in depth. We are going to learn in depth. I'll bet you we are going to learn a concept in accounting process, journal entry. The moment I say journal entry, oh my God. Okay, but we are going to see the first journal entry where many students will not be able to pass the journal entry. Whatever you pass is a theoretical journal entry. Capital introduced, cash account debtor to capital, salary paid, salary to cash, furniture purchased, furniture to cash, rent paid, rent to cash. Okay, goods purchased for credit, purchase account debtor to credit account. These are all theoretical journal entries. Close to practical journal entries, lot of things we have to learn. So every concept that is given in your CA material will be little different or from your plus 1 and plus 2 material. And of course, I said it, this conceptual learning, logical learning, that is what we are going to make. So with all these things, definitely success is not far away. Let me to tell you, maybe last year or last batches, previous batches, I had seen many students. In that, some of the students I have taken as a role model. One of the student name is Satish, I can tell, because we own Satish. He was from a Tamil medium. 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் தமிழ் மீடியம் தான், +1 +2 வரைக்கும் தமிழ் மீடியம் தான். கமிங் டு த இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம், பற்று வரவு தான் தெரியும், டெபிட் கிரெடிட் தான் தெரியும். ஓகே, டெபிட் கிரெடிட் தெரியாது. பர்ச்சேசஸ் யூ வில் நாட் நோ, ஒன்லி கொள்முதல் கணக்கு யூ வில் நோ, விற்பனை கணக்கு சேல்ஸ் யூ வில் நோ. Then he passed CA foundation in first stroke. How? That time, maybe about 6-7 years back, no recording was available. He used to record that voice alone in some mobile phones. He used to take it, listen once again, okay, have a dictionary to understand all these things, learn it in English. He was able to complete foundation in first stroke. Okay, then intermediate both groups he was able to complete in next 8 months of time. He did articleship. He passed final also in first level. Then he became a very good chartered accountant at the age of 21. At the age of what? 21. Okay. So then he joined some companies. Now he is working in Flipkart as a finance head in Bangalore. His age is around 30-31. You can look at the prestige, the a kind of celebration he is having in office at the age of 30-31. And with a salary package of around 50 to 60 lakhs per annum, which nobody can imagine. Okay, so if you tell that, sir, I'm not good, or I'm not good, you'll not be good. Make yourself good for this particular course, number one. Number two, I had seen in the same batch, students coming from X or Y medium, they'll call, sir, இதெல்லாம் already படிச்சிருக்கோம், I know, அந்த attitude-ஓட இருப்பாங்க, இதுக்கு நான் கத்துக்கணும், why should I learn, அந்த மாதிரி attitude-ஓட இருப்பாங்க. Those students did not even clear foundation. Okay, I told you this is not a game for brilliant students. It is not a game for அந்த கொம்போடு இருப்பாங்கல்ல அவங்களுக்கு கிடையாது. It's a game for those who want to learn. அவ்வளவுதான். Those who want to relearn, unlearn, relearn, practice, and the consistency. And many people would have threatened you, CA course you have to learn for about 10 to 12 hours a day. No, I'll guarantee you, classல 3.5 hour, at home ஒரு 2.5 hour படிச்சா போதும். I'm not telling you, it is like உங்களோட பேசுறதுனால I should make you ease comfortable அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. This is what is practical. Foundation level in the effort போதுங்க. 3.5 hours in class, 2 to 2.5 hours daily at home, you'll easily pass foundation. In the 2 to 2.5 hours, if you're not putting at home, then the problem will be like you'll accumulate, then you may not be able to go to the exam hall kind of a thing. Okay, do this, you will be definitely successful in your foundation level or the first step of learning. That is good. Inter level, of course, instead of 3 hours, 3.5 hours, it's going to be 5 hours a day classes. Then learning at home will be like, instead of 2.5 hours, it will be like 3 to 4 hours learning. 6 months you are going to learn like that. Then pass your intermediate level, go for articleship, do final. Then you become which one? A chartered accountant. Then that is required for the country. One more thing, let me to tell you. For example, many students think that they don't try even foundation. Why? Because they feel that it is tough. நான் ஃபெயில் ஆயிடுவேன், எதுக்கு படிக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி நெகட்டிவ் ஆட்டிடியூட் இருப்பாங்க. உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கூட சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க, லைக் they would have told you like why should I try? Why should I try? See, simple. The student who has tried foundation or inter, will have definitely knowledge and logical advantage than that of a common student in a college. காலேஜில் இருக்கிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை விட CA பாஸ் பண்ணாத ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு கூட நல்ல பெட்டர் IQ இருக்கும். For example, a student comes with a CV. A person says, I passed BCom. Another person says, I passed BCom. I also tried my CA foundation, CA inter. I didn't pass CA inter, but I tried my CA inter. I didn't pass. The person who tried CA inter will be selected because he is not having only what? Examination paper qualification. But the knowledge quotient of a CA student will be definitely much stronger than that of a non-tried CA student. Okay, so அந்த மாதிரி இந்த course will give you a lot of fruits. This course will give you a lot of fruits. Give your time. It is not give your time, invest your time. Watching TV, spending time. Watching Insta, spending time. Spending time is more than spending money. 1 lakh கூட spend பண்ணிடலாம், but 1 minute நீங்க spend பண்ணுறது waste. மற்றவங்க தான் grow ஆவாங்க, நம்ம grow ஆக மாட்டோம். Let it be Insta, FB, Reels or whatever. You keep watching, others keep growing. Even web series. Even let it be Netflix or whatever. You watch others earn, others grow. Whether you grow, no. That is spending time. Doing CA is not spending time. That is which one? Investing your time. Investing your time. What is the benefit? It is not like our fixed deposit. Fixed deposit you earn only 8%. Fixed deposit you earn only 8%, 10%, 12%. But if you invest time in CA, the returns you cannot expect. It may be 10,000%, 20,000%, 1 lakh percentage also. The returns are infinite. Okay, it is not limited. It is infinite. And one more thing. Listen, those who have started attending the class, listen, the தலை சொல்ற மாதிரி லைஃப் ஒரு கோடு, இந்த சைடு அந்த சைடு. ஓகே, let us take the first side. ஓகே, சிஏ நான் பாஸ் ஆகல, நான் ஒரு பிகாம் குவாலிஃபிகேஷனோட வேலைக்கு போறேன். வாட் வில் பி யுவர் ஸ்டார்டிங் salary? 10 to 20,000 per month. Okay, 20,000 per month. When you retire, what will be your salary? Inflation kaga salary will be increased. So maybe you will retire at 1 lakh. But what is purchased today for 20,000? When you retire, the same commodity you have to purchase for 1 lakh 50. Your increment in salary will be eaten away by your inflation, which means you are not growing. Your salary is growing because it is automatic inflation. It is automatic what? Inflation. But imagine a CA completing and starting with a job of about, let us take minimum 50,000 per month. Okay, over a period of 10 to 12 years or at the time of retirement, his salary will be like minimum 10x. Minimum 10x. 50,000 you start, it will end up with 5 lakh per month. Okay, number one. Number one, I'm not telling about salary alone. What about job satisfaction? What is job satisfaction? I'm not disrespecting any job. That is a tough job. Let us assume you are working in a bank. Front desk. Tie கொடுத்துருவாங்க, proper ID card எல்லாமே இருக்கும், air conditioned environment, clean environment. What do you do over there? Customer comes, fill the form, you open account, enter the data. Next customer comes, you open the account, fill the data. Boring. Next customer comes, gives the cash, count and keep it, count and keep it, count and keep it. Boring. Another counter, customer gets cash. Another counter, okay, you're not interested. Customer will call, you handle the calls. Some customers will lose extra 10 paise debited. They will speak for 1 hour. Extra 10 rupees account la debit panninga. They will speak for hours. Okay, one wrong instrument would have been passed or not passed. Then the customer will scold you like anything. Okay, or okay, credit card marketing, insurance marketing. So many aspects are there. All these jobs are creative or monotonous. Monotonous. When you're doing a repetitive job, monotonous job, okay, will it be interesting? Morning to evening, you can keep on entering. Okay, verify, enter, pass the check. Verify, enter, pass the check. Verify, enter, pass the check. Or get the check, give the cash. Get the check, give the cash. But the job will be interesting or monotonous. That is why 9 o'clock bank starts, 11 o'clock you want tea or coffee. Afternoon 1 o'clock you want to run away for lunch. 3 o'clock, no, bank closing time. No, you do not want to do the work. Because if you do a monotonous job for 4 hours, you will be feeling tired or happy or healthy? Tired. Okay, if you do a small mistake, you pass the wrong check, your bank manager will scold you like anything. Like that, I'm not telling only the bank jobs, I'm telling about so many jobs. For example, imagine you are working in a railway ticket counter. Get the cash, give the ticket. Get the cash, give the ticket. How many times you can keep on doing that? Okay, 8 to 9 hours, they get tired. They get which one? Tired. These people get irritated at home. You can see bank employees smiling or irritated at home. யாராவது பேங்க் எம்ப்ளாயிஸ் சிரிச்சு பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? ரயில்வே டிக்கெட் கவுண்டர்ல ஒர்க் பண்றவங்க சிரிச்சு பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? No, you cannot see people smiling. Why? Because they don't like the job. For money's sake, they have to do. If they quit the job, their jobs are not available outside. Okay, if you go to some other job also, that will be same monotonous. இங்க routine பண்ணது வேற பக்கம் routine பண்ணணும். This is one side, if you don't qualify yourself. Second side, look at a chartered accountant or a cost accountant or a company secretary. Any professional course. I'm not telling X or Y is good or bad. For example, morning 9 o'clock you open the office or you are there in the office. For the day, let us assume 10 clients are going to come. But the clients are going to come with the same problem or different problem. So solving problems of others gives us happiness. நம்மளுக்கு 1008 பிரச்சனை இருக்கும், மற்றவங்க பிரச்சனைக்கு நம்ம சொல்யூஷன் சொன்னா it will be better. Number one, mainly financial problems. ஒருத்தனுக்கு they would have sold the house, capital gain tax பத்தி வரும். Another person refund வந்திருக்காது, அவங்களுக்கு claim பண்ணி தரணும் அந்த மாதிரி. Third, GSTல some notice வந்திருக்கும், அதுக்கு ரிப்ளை கொடுக்கும். Fourth, அவங்க கம்பெனில கேஷ் காணாம போயிருக்கும், fraud. You have to identify, send the team and identify the fraud. Another person finds மெட்டீரியல் எங்கேயோ மிஸ்டேக் நடக்குது, ரா மெட்டீரியல் பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணதுல எங்கேயோ மிஸ்டேக் நடக்குது, யாரோ ஒருத்தன் ஃப்ராட் பண்றான், they are losing money. Another person says certain things are not organized, organize and give me. Another person comes and says this internal controller, some trouble is there, people are not working, how to strengthen my internal control system, how to develop or increase my return on investment. It is not only accounting job, auditing job, taxation job you are going to do. Clear? Sometimes you grow with the client, you grow with which one? Client. You give one solution that gives them maybe like $1 million revenue for them. So your value also increases. Your value also what? Increases. 20 different clients coming with 20 different problems. Your brain will think creative. You work for 16 hours a day. Chartered accountants start the office at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock sometimes. They end by evening 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I never see anybody tired. Saw anybody tired. Evening 7 o'clock, they go to gym, or they go for playing, or they come to for music concerts and other things. Maybe you could have seen the super singer Shravan. He was our student. Morning he used to attend the class, evening he used to be with his passion of music. Even after becoming CA, he is with what? Music. He's singing, he's going for concerts and other things. Okay. So how you are able to work for 12 hours, still you are able to do because my job is interesting. 12 hours, I'm not doing a job, I'm playing. Then I extend my playing activity otherwise. So this is the code. Clear, job will be creative. You solve others' problem. Then others are paying you better, recognizing you better, respect you better. It is not CA title gives you the recognition. As a CA, what do you do gives you the respect. Okay, so that respect will be there. Now you come home. Will you smile? Yes, you solved so many problems. You'll come with a smile. Then you spread happiness at home. They again go back to employment. Tomorrow morning you open the office, you smile. Clear, the smiles will create success. Okay, both for you, for your family members, for your client, that positive attitude will come. Okay, negative attitude is that, okay, you talk X or Y, you do air X or Y, you get irritated always. Okay, at home you stay irritated. Again, back to office, you are staying irritated. You will dissatisfy your boss, you will dissatisfy your customers, you will dissatisfy yourself, then you will dissatisfy the family members who are dependent on you, who are going to live with you or who are living with you. Clear? So, in the life will be 1000x better when you pass a CA course. I'm not telling money, I'm telling about life. Life is to do with happiness, passion, earning, and of course, happiness. At the end of the day, you solved and you created some good things for people that will give you inner satisfaction also. That is what is the life of a chartered accountant. Clear? So come into that life. Come into that life. For that, what you require is investing time. 5 hours a day for 4 months, you clear foundation. Again, 7 to 8 hours a day for next 8 months, you clear your intern. Go for articleship, then write your final. In 3 or 4 years from now, your life will change. Simple. I am Palnichami VP. But there is a qualification called CMA US. What is the difference? As a person, I am the same. I'm passionate about teaching. I teach. But I'm passionate about corporate consulting. Without having the qualification called as CMA US, when I go for consulting, I will not be even ready to, I will be ready to give my thoughts, but nobody will listen to me. You're not a qualified person. I'll be there in the 12th row. Go for a cost consultancy. Go for a consultancy giving solutions to certain costing problems and other things, managerial and financial problems. I used to be there in the 20th row. Okay, when I raise my hands and tell, who are you? Sit. They will not give anyone opportunity to speak. After qualifying myself as CMA, I moved to the second or third row, where first row is occupied by board of directors, second rows by CFOs and CEOs, maybe third or fourth rows is for qualified people. There, when I give my opinion, that is respected. If my opinion is good, because of that, the organization is getting advantage, cost saving or revenue gain. Advantages in the form of which one? Cost savings and which one? Revenue gains. Then I am recognized better, I am rewarded better, and within myself I get rewarded for my work done. Rewarded in the sense not money, recognition, job satisfaction and other things. Clear? So the qualification makes a lot of difference. Qualification makes what? A lot of difference in your life. Ensure that you are doing with a passion. Simple. Okay, if I can pass my CMA was with all India rank 1, I had no good education access. Like I'm also from Tamil medium school only, etc. Okay, that is leave it. You can definitely do better than me because you're having access to good education, good schooling, of course, good access to books. Your parents' backup or background is there. So with this, you will be definitely able to achieve your goals. Okay. So with this, I stop here with an introduction. Now let us go into the subject. Let us go into the subject of which one? Accountancy.